Hello and welcome to the Advanced Lesson 11.1 Regular Lesson 8.1 Quick Review Tutorial. In this lesson, we learned all about what a statistical question is and how you determine whether a question is statistical or not. Quick reminder, if it is statistical, we expect a wide variety of responses. Non-statistical questions are basically facts, only one answer. Everyone would have the same answer. Google could tell it to you instantly. So we want to find the ones that are not statistical. How much rainfall was there each month last year? Well, the 12 different months of the year are going to have different amounts. So that is a statistical question. We want the ones that are not, so we're not going to choose that. What is the height of each tomato plant in the garden? Again, not every plant will be exactly the same height. So that is statistical. How many hours a week do students spend playing video games? That's definitely going to have variation. Many people have many different answers. What did Micah eat for lunch yesterday? This is the correct answer. This one is not statistical. We don't know what he ate unless you know who he is, but there's only one answer. Next question says select all the statistical questions you could ask to gather data on students' transportation to school. Does Thomas ride the bus to school? This is not a good statistical question. It's either yes or no. How do students in 6th grade get to school? This is a good one. Now we have many variations, different ways of getting there. How many miles do you travel to and from school each day? Again, not everyone lives the same exact location, so you have different answers. What is the height of a school bus? Now, I don't know the answer to that, but you could go out and measure it, and all the buses are pretty much the same height. They're built on the same factory. Which of the following is a statistical question that could be asked about the data? Well, here we're talking about student absences in Mrs. Lee's class. Number of days that they're absent. How many days are in a week? No. One answer. How many days were you absent this year? Probably, because not everyone's absent the same number of days. We're going to have different answers, and that's what you kind of see right there. What is the current temperature? No, has nothing to do with temperature. What is her room number? No, again, has nothing to do with her room number. So obviously, how many days were you absent this year will vary student to student. Wide variation, therefore it is a statistical question. Select all the statistical questions. When did Mike join the band? Not correct, because at one point, there's only one answer. Even if you don't know it, there's only one answer. Which U.S. state has the capital Columbus? Not correct. What is your favorite day of the week? Now this one here, if you ask different people, they're going to give you different results, different answers. So that is a statistical question. Should the chorus have a car wash as a fundraiser? This one is going to still be no, even though there's going to be two answers. Some people will say yes, some will say no, but there's only two answers. That is not a wide variety. Which continent has the largest land area? Again, you might not know it. If you ask people, you might get a bunch of different answers, but that's not accurate. And the last question says, Chloe asked students in her school band these two questions. Number one, how many days per week do you practice your instrument? And question two, how many times will our band perform this year? Which of these is a statistical question? And that would be question number one. How many days per week do you practice your instrument? Different people have different amounts. You get a variation of answers, a variety of answers. How many times will our band perform? There's one single answer. And that is the end of this lesson.